Hey guys, it's me, Vampireleniore, and I'm back to do another video. This time I'm doing the Darkling Tag. I just felt like doing another tag, another goth related tag. It's just fun, and I get to talk about my interests, etc, etc. So, here I am. Yes, this is an extremely long tag, so bear with me if this video runs a little long. So the first question is, what is your favorite candle scent? Of the ones that I've tried, I really like cinnamon, I really like pumpkin spice, and vanilla, cupcake, and red velvet cake, stuff like that. Basically things that smell like baked goods or like Christmas. But if I had it my way, I would have like a dragon's blood candle or a nag champa candle, or just anything incensey in general. I really love the smell of roses, and I don't know. If I could take all of my favorite Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab perfumes and turn them into a candle, that would be awesome. Right now I'm actually burning Swan Company candle, Candle Company, I believe, and it is in warm cinnamon buns. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's a very cute candle company. Right now it's my favorite, but I'm searching for some more interesting scents. Oh yeah, and I'd love to have like a graveyard dirt scent candle. I love that smell. Like, I have an absurdly long list of graveyard dirt scents in my collection right now for perfumes. But the second question is, what is my favorite book? And I definitely more than touched up on this topic in my last video. I can't really choose between all the books that I've read and tell you what my favorite one is. I have like current obsessions from time to time, but as far as an absolute favorite, right now I just don't have one, so refer to the last video for that answer. It says, number 3, are you a tea or coffee person? I'm definitely a tea person. I've never been a coffee person. I very scarcely drink coffee, maybe once a year or once every couple of years, just for fun, just to taste it, really. I try not to at all depend on caffeine, because I just see so many people that are under its spell, and I don't want to be on that long list. Anyways, some of my favorite teas. I figure, hey, why not mention some of my favorite teas on here, give them a shout out. I really love rose tea, I love vanilla chai or caramel chai. I really like honey, lemon, ginger tea, green tea with honey in it, stuff like that. The list goes on, but oh, I don't know if I mentioned rose tea. I think I did already. Anyways, number 4, what is your favorite brand and color of lipstick? Okay, I'll start with the Kat Von D Damned lipstick, because that is the only lipstick on this list that is not LA Splash, because I'm obsessed with LA Splash. I just love their formula. It just stays on all day. I love it. As far as LA Splash goes, Venom, of course. Right now I'm wearing Sangre Azul. I really like Amore Eterno. I really like, let me think, refer to my handy dandy notes. Ghoulish and Valentina. Oh yeah, and I really like Anastasia Beverly Hills Sepia, but that's for when I'm in the mood to wear light lipsticks, and that's almost never. But I just find it is so comfortable, and it's a beautiful shade that goes well with my style. So it's not too like girly or natural looking, but it is like relatively subtle. I don't know. Number 5, what is your favorite perfume or cologne? This is going to be a long list because I have quite the collection, and it's like another obsession / passion of mine. I'll start with the stuff that isn't Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab, just to make things easier. I really like Stella McCartney. It's a really beautiful rose fragrance. I really like Tokyo Milk Dark, Tainted Love. That's a nice vanilla smell. And now for the Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. I find myself wearing Dragon's Milk a lot, Porto Prince, Jack, Deep in Earth, Alan McMichael, Ketrocur. Okay, I'm going to be mispronouncing a lot of things right now. Gilgigor, The Avenue, Love's Philosophy, Volcano in Springtime, The Top. Oh my god, I love The Top so much. I just got it a few months ago from the Lupercalia collection this year, and it's amazing. Of Herbs and Altars said that it smells like a goth's bedroom, and I can't agree more. It's amazing, and it reminds me of when I was in junior high and elementary school, and I would burn candles and write my little novels and burn incense or whatever. And yes, it just smells like dried rose petals and incense, and it's amazing. Very sexy and dark and just awesome. Let me see, where did I... Oh yeah, here's another one I might be mispronouncing. Sherazade. I love that. It's such a beautiful Nagchampa smell. Zombie, Spellbound, Destroying Angel, Hasnohana, Lolita, Apple Cider Single Note. I react badly to that, so I have to wear it on my hair and on my clothes, but it's worth it because it smells so good. I love it. But if I put it on my skin, I'll get hives all over me. Let me see. The Waltz, Gnome. Gnome is so unique and interesting. I mean, a lot of these are, but it's strange because it smells and I don't know. It just smells like soda. It smells like sarsaparilla. I think that's the name of it, of the kind of soda that it smells like to me. And I can almost feel like a fizzing in my nose when I smell it, like when you're smelling your soda. I don't know, it's weird. And then Heady Logos and Rogue. Rogue is also another interesting one. It smells like leather and pepper, and it's just awesome. Yes. 6, do you have a celebrity crush? No, but I'll tell you some people and characters that I really admire to make things more interesting. I've always admired Morticia, Elvira, Vampira, Lily Munster, The Bride of Frankenstein. You get the picture. And my favorite, oh yeah, and of course Wednesday, played by Christina Ricci. I love both the Morticias, but I have to say Angelica Houston was born to play Morticia. She was amazing. Alright, and of course I love Uncle Fester. I love, Gomez. They're all awesome. But those are my female role models, I guess you'd say. Since I was a small child. I'm just like, epitome of beauty you are. And suddenly I've turned into yoga. But Yoda. Anyways, moving on. Jeez, there's so many freaking questions on here. Okay. 7, if you had to give up the color black, what color would you choose instead? I would choose a very dark, rich crimson. I don't know, I'm obsessed with that color, and it seems to work well with my skin and my eyes and stuff, so why not? 8, if you could change your name to stereotypical 90s 2000s gothy name, what would it be? Morticia. Pretty much everybody called me that anyways. Yeah. 9, what are your top 3 tips for surviving hot water while black clad? I would say wear flowy things, short things, bring a parasol, and wear lots and lots of sunscreen and sunglasses. That's probably more than 3 tips, but whatever, they're all very important. What song will always make you happy? Doesn't have to be a goth band. Pretty much any song by The Cure. A lot of their songs, the music sounds pretty happy to me anyways. Like Friday I'm in Love, Love Song, so forth. I don't know. I just love The Cure. And their music is very happy sounding. Alright. 11. Are you active in the arts? Such as playing instruments, painting, writing, etc. Yes. I love art. I paint, I draw, When I'm alone, I sing. I don't sing in front of other people though, but it is something that I love to do, and maybe someday I'll start singing in front of other people. And I apologize, everybody and their dog is out doing their lawn today because it's warm but not too warm, quote unquote. But yes. Where was I? Sorry, that's really annoying. It annoys me even more because I'm here. But let me think. The arts. Oh yeah, I'm a model. And I used to be really into photography, but I need to upgrade my equipment before I pursue that any further, and I don't know when that's gonna happen. So for the time being, not so much anymore. I really want to get into fashion design. I've written 10 books, but they all wound up, I wrote them all out. This was before I ever had a computer or a typewriter or anything, so I wrote them all out by hand, and they were found and torn up and thrown away. So yes, bye-bye to those books, I guess. But yes, I have written, and I've written a lot of poems, but it has been a long time since I've written. I'm too harsh of a critic on myself. I've got to get over that, and my attention span sucks, quite frankly. And you've got to be really focused in order to write a book. So, moving on. 12. If you have a teacup or mug made inscribed just for you, what would you have it say? I myself am strange and unusual. I don't know. I'm more into art than I am quotes, I guess. Like, I'd rather have something beautiful put on my cup than just a saying. Or something beautiful and a saying. Either way. 13. What is your number one non-gothy hobby? I don't really have one. I like cooking, but I know that's not non-gothy. Other goths cook too. When I was thinking about it, I was like, that's probably the one thing about me that doesn't adhere to the stereotype at all that people have set for goths, but yeah, I wouldn't say I have any, I guess. 14. If you could be a supernatural creature, what would it be and why? I would be a fairy. I know that's probably not the first thing a lot of people are expecting to hear, but as a fairy, you're magical, you're beautiful, you're enchanting, and you can fly. As a vampire, you would have to hurt or kill other people in order to survive, and that just doesn't sound very tempting to me. I don't know, I wouldn't want to have to hurt people or kill people in order to survive, so I'd rather be something magical that adds beauty to this world than something that takes away, you know. I don't know. If I was a vampire, I'd have to be like Batman, except in vampire form, like going around sucking the blood of evil people. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, anyways. I'd be a vigilante vampire. Alright, 15. What horror monster-based superpower would you have? This is not a monster-based superpower, but I wish that I could have lucid dreams whenever I want. I really like having lucid dreams, and I wish that I could invite other people into my dreams to go exploring with me, because that would be so much fun. That would be unbelievably fun. I would love to do that. Anyways, probably not the first thing most people would be expecting, but I find myself feeling a lot of the times like I really wish that I could do that. So here we go. I told you what I would prefer in such a case. Alright. 16. Do you feel confident or comfortable interacting with other goths or gothy people online or in real life? Why or why not? No, I don't feel comfortable interacting with anyone. Unless I really, really know someone and I'm comfortable, you know, like over time you become comfortable around certain people because you're close with them. I have social anxiety, so, and I'm an introvert, so it takes me a while to get comfortable around other people regardless of their style. I mean, naturally, if someone is gothic, I have a lot of common interests with them, and will probably warm up to them quicker, but in general, I'm just not a very confident or comfortable person. Long story short, I'm just kind of like a hermit, honestly. And the older I get, the more of a hermit I am. When I was in college, I was out all the time hanging out with my friends, and now I can't tell you the last time I did. I think it's been over a year. 17. What is more important for a look? Good hair or good makeup? Makeup. If I had bad hair, I'd just shave it off and rock a bald head. I don't care. I mean, my hair is over 3.5 feet long, so I mean, I get a lot of compliments on it. It is like relatively shiny and thick and stuff like that. It's just that there's not a whole lot that can be done with super thick long hair unless you're a hair god, and I'm not. This year I'm practicing, but there's usually a lot of cursing involved, and it usually takes like an hour and a half, and usually the outcome is not very good at all. So I'm trying though, I'm trying in time. 18. Is there something you wish there was more of in your subculture? I would just say, like, keep trying to be positive and accepting of other people, especially in the Gothic community, because, you know, in my own experience, a lot of my bullies, I wouldn't say they've been Gothic per se, like some of them have been, but most of my bullies have been alternative or Gothic in my life, which is kind of sad to say, but where I live, that's just how it is. But yeah, just even if you feel like really jealous of somebody or something, which is usually what causes bullying, I feel like the person is really insecure. Like, why would a secure person look at someone else and go, I think that person is really unattractive. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know every single day that I see them and make them feel as bad as I possibly can. Unless they were extremely, extremely insecure. Secure, healthy people don't go around doing that. They just don't. There's something underneath all of that, because like I said, usually if you see someone and you find them unattractive, you just keep your mouth shut and you don't say anything because you don't want to hurt their feelings, and there's no reason to say anything. Like, outward beauty is not very important at all. It's all about like what's inside. That's what's important, you know? So that person, like, while you may not find them attractive, or you may not find them intelligent, or whatever the issue may be that you're bullying them for, why would you make it known? Why would you want to hurt that person if you were a healthy person yourself? Just something to think about, you know? Yeah, just try to be accepting, try to be loving toward other goths, especially because all the things that you've experienced as an alternative or gothic person yourself, like negativity-wise, all the discrimination and stuff like that, that other person that is gothic or alternative has also gone through all of that, maybe even more, and they need somebody to accept them and to be there for them. So you could really make a difference in somebody's life. And why, like, make a bad one when you can make a good one? Alright, number 20. How are you at DIY? Not good, but I definitely plan on changing that, and changing it soon. Alright, quickly describe your ideal wedding. I haven't really given this a lot of thought because I just feel like it's not something I want to think about until someone proposes to me and I say yes. But the number one most important thing of all is that it's with somebody that I love, who loves me, and I know that we make each other happy. That's the most important thing of all. With that being said, I am obsessed with fashion and beautiful gowns and stuff, so naturally my wedding gown would have to be the most epic gown ever. It would have to be, it's definitely going to be black or like dark red or dark purple. I am not going to do white. No way. And it's going to be something really elaborate and amazing. And without a doubt, I'm going to have a black, like, extremely epic veil. And I want, music that I like, music that is not annoying. I'm definitely not doing Here Comes the Bride at my wedding. I would like to have like a spooky theme. And of course, whoever I wind up marrying, I would like to meet them halfway. Like, I don't want it to be all about my interests and stuff like that. I want them to be in on it too. It's their wedding too. And if I could, ideally I would get married probably at a graveyard, but I know that a lot of people in my family probably would feel weird about that, or at least a few. So I don't know if that would ever happen, and I don't know if I could anyways. But if it wasn't a graveyard, I would love it to be a beautiful area in nature, like a garden or something. And during the fall or the winter, ideally, but I don't know. Like I said, most important thing of all is that you love the person, they love you, you guys make each other happy, and that you have, strong faith that your relationship is going to work out in the long run. Let's see. Okay, confessional, aka truth or false. So, I love watching cheesy romance films. Well, that's kind of true. I have standards for them, and if they don't meet my standards, which they generally don't, I hate them. But if they're really, really good, in my opinion, then yes, I absolutely love them, and I take a lot of pleasure in watching them. So it just depends. I think that most people, given the right movie, they'd watch it. I always remember to wash off my makeup at night. True. Absolutely true. I sleep with plushies. Yes. I'll show you the ones that I sleep with right now. I have my boyfriend on one side of me at night, and then on the other side, I have these guys. This is Bear, and this is Dumbo. But yeah, this is the first time in my life I've slept with plushies too. I never did as a child. I don't know. They're comfortable and they have sentimental value to me, so why not? I wear non-black pajamas most nights. False. I still listen to a boy band that had disbanded years ago. False. I think Andrew Eldritch is overrated. I think that he needs to stop biting the hand that feeds him. He kind of is a dick like that. But his music is great. Some of it is a little hit or miss though, I'm not gonna lie. Some of it is just like my favorite music. You can't deny that Marianne or Neverland or I don't know, like This Corrosion, stuff like that is so good. I mean, I love Flood and Flood 2, etc., etc., but then some of the stuff is like, eh. So I'm not going to tell you I love every single song they've ever come out with. I feel like bands like Bauhaus and Joy Division are a lot more consistently good. But yes, I mean, Andrew Eldritch's music is quite good. It's just his attitude is not. And he needs to think, who's putting this money in my pocket? Mostly goths. If it was me, I would be, I love you guys, you're my fans, you're keeping me going, you're putting money in my pocket, like you're great. That's the right attitude to have when somebody's supporting you in your art. But anyways, enough preaching. I don't like vampires. False. I don't like clubs. False. I used to go clubbing a lot when I was younger. It's been a while. It's just like I don't live near any clubs. The closest club is Death Guild to me. I mean, as far as clubs that I would go to. And that's a couple of hours away. And it's in a kind of sketchy area of San Francisco. I remember a friend of mine used to take me there, and her window got smashed twice in a row that we went together. So, yeah, it's been, probably 7 years since the last time I went clubbing. I'd probably be too shy to dance anyways now, and too tired and too achy, but that's life. I'll probably go clubbing someday again, who knows. Let's see. I'm dating a goth, darkling clad person. No. False. I don't enjoy graveyards. False. I love graveyards. Blood makes me queasy. False. But losing blood makes me queasy. I'm not even disturbed by it at all. It's just that I don't handle blood loss very well. It makes me like feel faint. Actually, the first time I ever got my blood drawn, I was sitting there like, oh, it's so beautiful, looking at my blood and admiring the color of it and stuff, because it reminded me of garnets. And then I almost passed out. So yeah, strange. I'd sooner faint than pet a spider. False. I've held a tarantula before. When I find spiders in my house, if I know what kind of spider they are and that they aren't poisonous, I let them outside. I'll pick them up and let them outside. If I don't know, however, whether or not they're poisonous, I'll kill them. Sorry, I feel a little bad about it when I do it, but I'd rather not risk my safety or the safety of my beloved boyfriend. So, I don't like haunted houses. This might be surprising, but I don't believe in haunted houses. I'm sorry to anyone that does. I'm not like, you know, trying to offend anyone. It's just the honest truth is that I don't believe in ghosts. I still browse Hot Topic's clearance racks. True. I actually find some pretty good stuff at Hot Topic. I found this shirt that I'm wearing at Hot Topic. I'll kind of scroll down. It's Bauhaus. And I also found a Joy Division shirt there, and you find good stuff there sometimes. What can I say? Gonna adjust this a little bit again. Alright. And yeah, they also give this stuff called Hot Cash, where it's like $15 off a $30 purchase, and that's pretty fucking awesome. That's 50% off, so why not? I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I don't want other gothic people to think I'm a loser, so I better not go to Hot Topic, even if they have something I like. No, I don't give a fuck. If it has something that I like, I'm going. Alright. Yes. But with that said, most of the stuff I get is internet stuff and thrift store stuff. But yeah. You know. That's my thoughts on it. I've never read Dracula. That's actually true. I've tried to, but I think that my library didn't have it, or somebody had checked it out or something, and I don't buy books that I haven't read. It's just too risky. I don't have that kind of money. I'd rather check it out at the library, and if I'm absolutely obsessed with it, I'll buy it eventually, maybe. I think Bela Lugosi's Dead is a long and boring song. That is false. I love that song. It could probably afford to be a little shorter, but I do love it, though. It's the song that got me hooked on Bauhaus. That was the first song I ever heard by them, and I loved it. So, yeah, that's it for this tag. That was quite a lot of questions, but it didn't seem to take too long. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right.